All right, now that you watched our Footloose video in whole, we're gonna break down all of those steps. Remember, Footloose is a lot like boot scoot, except that 2 count for that front side is now gonna turn into a 4 count. So I highly recommend watching boot scoot if you have not yet, because that's gonna be the easier version. Footloose is just gonna be a quick and faster dance to that same step, okay? So we're gonna start at number 1, which is gonna be those 4 heel taps going forward. Starting with that right foot, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 4 heel taps of 1, 2, 3, 4.
The next part, another 4 count, 2 heel taps in the front and 2 toe taps in the back. We're not going to be crossing our legs at all. It's going to be straight forward, just like you're walking a tightrope with your right leg, and then straight back. So the count for that is 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, now we're gonna do our triangle out to the side. So we're gonna start with the heel in the front with the right, side, back, side. Same thing, that front and back step or tap is going to be just straight front and back, not crossing over the other leg. So we're gonna go a front, side, back, side.
I'm going to show it one time, or we're going to, from the other direction, just so you can see what it looks like.
Okay, we're gonna do front, side, back, side.
This next part is where we add in the 4 count instead of the 2 count. So on boot scoot, we went, I call it the slap and boot. We go 1, 2, but now on Footloose, we're gonna go 1, 2, and then when you do 3, now your right leg's going behind your left and slap with your left hand, 3, 4. So again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you're kind of turning on that left foot as you do those moves. That's probably the trickiest part of this entire dance.
And you would say, at what beat do you turn with that one?
So you're gonna do front, side, you're gonna start to turn on that second side hit, and then you're gonna be all the way turned around by that back hit behind the left leg, and then out to the side. If you can't reach your foot very easily, that's totally fine. It can kind of make it complicated. So you can always do a front, side, back, side, without using your hands, just keeping to the same beat.
Absolutely.
All right, now we're facing this direction. So we have that leg in the air from that tap to the side, and then you're gonna turn it into a grapevine going to the right. So we're gonna go with a step, behind, step, together, and then back to the left, step, behind, step, together. Back to the right, step, behind, step, together, and then to the left. Step, behind, step, together.
An important part to remember if you feel like you're off step or off beat with that is when you're doing the boot slaps, the 1, 2, 3, 4, your next step needs to be that 1 to start your grapevine. If you go ahead and put your foot down, now you're gonna be in an awkward spot to try and step for that grapevine. So go ahead and keep your leg in the air until you're ready for that 1 on the grapevine. All right, the next part is we're going to be going backwards for the 4 beats. Start with your right leg. So step 1, bring your left leg to your right. Step again with your right, bring your left leg to your right. We're not going to be zigzagging, we're going to be going straight back when we do that. So again, it's going to be 1 together, 3 together.
And then once we're back, we gotta make our way back forward. So we're gonna start with our left foot and do step, together, step, together. So back, step, together, back, together, and then front, together, front, together.
Now the last part of this, facing this way, we're gonna go up on the balls of our heels just slightly, balls of our feet just slightly. We're gonna kick our heels out. So it's gonna be kick out, back in, kick out, back in. So the count for that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So there you have it, the instructions for Footloose. Go ahead and take it slow, rewind when you need to, be gracious and kind to yourself, and enjoy the process.